screen full. So today is the first day of our tutorial, and we will be learning like a broad view, like what is a RPA and how it is useful in today's world. Okay,
Okay,
and how it was in olden days. It's not like it started in 2020s. It was long back. Okay, but the technology is evolved, and now it is into market, and it is having good scope now.
yeah, no. No, actually, sorry to interrupt. I have one doubt, Amma.
Yes.
Yesterday, my friend brother has said he is working as a Salesforce
Yes.
developer in Accenture. They said, why you are choosing RPA UI path? They don't have projects also in RPA.
Yes.
Don't go to RPA, they said, Amma. Is it right? Still in this market, don't have projects in RPA.
It's not like that.
Okay.
See, the organization where your brother or the known person is working, na, they might be
Oh, okay.
not into RPA. Okay, that's why they
Okay.
might be not doing any market research, and they might have did less research or less what you say thing. They have known less things about RPA, and they might have said like that. But
Okay.
RPA is evolving now, and it is now also evolved with the machine learning and artificial intelligence activities also. Why it is being high demanding technologies, because after COVID, na, many people have
Yeah.
what you say, they have discontinued or they went to leave or many things happened. Okay, and their
Yeah.
work
Yeah.
was got disturbed, and if the
Okay.
same thing got automated, na, even if the
Yeah.
person is not there, the work will continue. That is the major
Yes, right.
advantage of RPA, and there are many projects. There are many projects, and there is no good resource available in market. So if you are a good
Yeah.
resource, obviously you will not face any issue. Even if I tell
Okay.
you about Salesforce is an outdated technology. Yeah? It is not a latest technology.
Right.
But still there are Salesforce project, existing project, and there are employees also who are working, and still people are learning Salesforce.
Yeah. Right.
But what you have heard from that your what is a friend is not correct, because RPA is currently demanding, and in 2020 na,
Yeah.
LinkedIn has published that RPA is the second highest emerging technology. First emerging technology is artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
So that thing is wrong. We have many opportunities, we have many roles, we have many projects in RPA, and RPA will also have maintenance project. It's not only new development, maintenance projects will also be there. And maintenance project will never end. Like for example, you have written test cases for some application using Selenium. Okay,
Yes. Yes. Right. Yeah.
but the test cases will also have maintenance, right? It's not like you have developed and it will run for long lifelong.
No. No. Yeah.
So similarly, RPA will also have that stage where it will be continuous maintenance and what you say improvement. So projects
Okay.
will not end. There
Okay.
will be new projects coming and coming. Okay.
Yeah. No. Okay.
So
No.
in today's call, Rajnesh, we will learn about how the companies are turning in, why, what is actually digital transformation, and how RPA is helping in digital transformation. We will learn about some types of RPA, and we
Okay.
will go with the RPA lifecycle also.
Okay.
Okay, so after completing this chapter, you should understand like how it will help RPA in your career also. Okay, and RPA
Okay.
is an automation technology, but it is not same as other technologies. Okay, there are some advantages. As you said, one advantage is that it is not much technical, but it can do automation. It is not
No.
having much coding, but it can do automation. Okay,
Mm-mm.
and nowadays now one more thing, in our current organization, they are not doing selenium automation testing. They are doing
Yeah.
automation testing from UI path.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is one emerging field now. Okay, so
Okay.
telling about me, currently I'm working as a RPA lead in step
Okay.
one step ahead company, and I
Okay.
have graduated on 2017 from Hyderabad. Currently I'm pursuing
Okay.
PMCA also. And coming to the
Okay.
skills, UI path is my primary skills. Apart
Mm-hmm.
from that, SQL, Excel, VBA, and web technologies, all those things help me in expertise in RPA. These all are like supporting languages or supporting technologies, which will be helpful for me. For example, if it comes to Selenium, you know Selenium, okay? In Selenium, what do? You do select relative path, absolute path. You do select selectors,
Yes, right.
attributes.
Yeah.
So these things will
Yeah.
also help you in overcoming the RPA steps. Okay, RPA is simple, but there will be some technical keywords, right? Those things will be relevant to your Selenium also. Okay,
Okay.
so now, as I said you, the nowadays companies are moving to digital transformation. Why? It's not only when we listen about digital transformation, it's not only like businesses will have websites, businesses will get orders on websites, businesses will get what is order confirmation or emails will go on. This is not only a part of digital transformation. Apart from that, there are many other things, like if customer is having any request, like he want to enroll into new course. Previously na courses were offline. Nowadays, if you just go to Udemy or some website now, if you just click on some button, you can purchase it. Similarly, in background now, people are doing much manual work. Okay, so that manual work also they want to automate by using RPA. Okay, once it is getting automated, uh, they can utilize the same resource into other steps. Okay,
Okay.
so that is the major role of RPA, automating your projects which are existing, and it is repetitive. Okay, which will consume what is a resource.
Okay.
For example, if you see here timelines, na, in 1990s we used to get digital products. Okay, like music, software, and telecommunication. And when a decade passed, we are getting now e-commerce website and all those things where the businesses are going on digital platform like websites. Okay, now we after a decade, now we can see that even in mobiles and even in social media, the business are changing their model. And in this late 2020s, okay, in this 2020s now, even the processes or the workforce in the sense what employees, the
Yeah.
employees who are doing small tasks, you might have seen if you have a good chain of friends now, you might have seen your friends doing some data entry work. Some people are just working as IT support and they are only resetting the password. Some people are working in HR and they are creating username, user ID, they are just resetting the password. So these all are like hectic tasks which will never end, but that is important also.
Yes, right.
I will give one more example. There are some infrastructure projects where people will simply monitor whether the website is becoming whether the website is up or down. That's it. Their job is to check whether the website is up. Then they should not take any action. And if the website is down, they have to tell to the IT team that website is down. Please check the server. There are jobs in this way also. So these hectic processes, okay, these are not utilizing the technical resource completely. And if we have a
Yes, right.
script which can monitor the website, when it is down, it will send an email. When it is up, it will not send an email. If the process is automated in that way, na, then we can use that person who was previously monitoring into a actual task, and company can get profit from it. Okay. So nowadays the trend is that processes are getting automated and they are not replacing the employees. Okay. They are
Okay.
creating new opportunities to those employees. Okay. Okay. When you might have also done research about RPA. So RPA simply, if I will tell, it's a simple computer software. It's not a robot which you will see in hardware type. It's completely a software which will do the actions which you are trying to do every day. For example, if my task is to send a report every day, my report might have a data of orders, like which how many orders I have created, how many orders yesterday happened, and how many orders are cancelled, what is the total budget. So if I am a resource where I have to extract all this data and I have to send to my manager. Okay, this is a everyday task and this will never change. Steps will be same every day.
Okay.
But these things I can copy, and I can create a bot. I can write small code where it will make my actions. Okay,
Okay.
and that can be ran every day without my involvement. If we do this, then I am free with that job, and instead of that job I can do some other work where I will get more value. See, sending a report or doing a same task every time will not give any innovative solution. Okay, similarly, second thing is that RPA is scalable and it is non-invasive. Non-invasive means what? It will not get disturbed. If you are
Okay.
running a code, it will run every time. It will not get spoiled. As well as it is scalable.
Mm-hmm.
Scalable in the sense, for example, if I have created a code to reset a password,
Okay.
if the code can reset password for one employee, it can also reset password for thousands of employees. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so like that we can even scale the project.
Okay.
Currently, RPA is working in many industries. It can be healthcare, it can be education, in energy domain, in CRM applications. So in many domains, RPA is there, and now RPA is even combined with artificial intelligence, where the projects, if we are creating projects now, so AI module itself is suggesting the
Yeah.
solution in the sense what, for example, if I tell you about a medical example, there is one medical project
Okay.
where the customer will go to website and he will tell that he has a headache, and artificial intelligence itself is going to database and it is telling the remedy of the headache. And if you
Okay.
tell you have headache and fever, it is going to database and it is telling, it is using its own knowledge from
Mm-hmm.
previous patients and it is giving the feedback. But
Yeah.
it's not only AI, it's RPA with AI. Okay, so
Okay.
nowadays RPA is also have the flavor of AI and machine learning. So now the future or the capability of RPA is more strong than how it was previously. Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
it is very cost efficient and it will increase ROI. What do you mean by
Mm-hmm.
this is like, for example, uh, you are doing selenium automation, right? How many test cases you design in a day?
In a day, the sense it depends on scenarios.
Like
One test case, it
generally
take
5 steps
1 week.
if you have.
Yeah. In 5 steps means in login page is there.
Yes,
It's take only 5 hours or 6 hours. Yeah.
it, so you can understand, like you can design three test cases in a day using selenium. That too if you focus on it and if
Yes,
you
right.
are
Yeah.
working very much hard. But using RPA na,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
code is very simplified. Okay, so if you are
Okay.
saving time, you are saving the cost. Okay, if your project is
Mm-hmm.
taking instead of 60 days 30 days na, your cost is reduced, right?
Yeah. Yes,
Along
right.
with that, licenses are cheap compared to other technologies, and when everything is cost efficient, you will get ROI also. The ROI in the sense return of investment.
Okay. Okay.
And in RPA, na, generally projects are going to be automated within like short time if the project is having not much steps. Okay,
Okay.
if project is having 10 to 20 steps, na 25 steps or 30 steps which are related to
Yeah.
website, na these projects are getting automated in 1 month only. But when it comes to traditional automation in the sense what, how actually the system will be fully automated. If you nowadays, if you'll go to net banking, you can reset your password, you can set your pin. These things are called fully automated things. Okay,
Okay.
where the system is doing everything. But companies don't have much money. Those though to automate the process completely, na, it will cost crores of rupees. Okay, but with
Yeah.
RPA you are getting the solution within some days, and it is very much fast to develop also. And nowadays I'm telling you,
Okay.
resources are also feeling easy to maintain it, so it is very nice. Coming to the last
Okay.
point, what things can RP automate? Generally, we generally try to automate highly manual tasks. Okay, highly manual task, repetitive task, and rule based task. What do you mean by rule based task? Is like there will be steps. For example, if you want to
Okay.
download a invoice, download a bill from the
Okay.
website, what will be the steps? You should open a browser, open that URL. Next, you type
Yeah.
username, password, go to first account and download the bill. To download
Yeah.
the bill next month, will the steps change?
No, same process.
Same process. So these things are called rule-based process. Okay. For example, there are many things like even if you're sending report. If I am sending monthly report of April, will the report steps will change for May?
Hmm.
They will not change. Only the data will change.
No. Yeah.
So these kind of
Yeah.
things these kind of things can be automated, and in latest version of UiPath, even testing is possible. As I said, as I mentioned previously, even they are doing automation testing using UiPath, and exceptions rates are very slow, very less, and it is also able to read electronic readable input like website text or any PDF text or Word text. These things are also can be fed to bot as an input. Okay. Coming to the next slide, what RPA technology can do. Okay, so apart from telling technical stuff, how it is actually automating the process. So if you go for the first point, by adding the workforce with the software bots, okay, we are freeing the employees to spend time on more impactful work. Like if my if you are an employee, and along with that, if I give you a software robot
Okay.
which is sending report on behalf of you, you are not spending time on report, robot is sending report for you, so your time will get free and you can work something else. That is the first thing which robot can do. Second thing, you people might have doubt like how RPA bot can read my data. So it has an interface where it can read data, it can manipulate the application. What do you mean by manipulate? Like click on website, navigate to next page, log in, type into username, type password. So this kind of manipulation can be also done by the robot.
Okay.
And similarly, it can also interpret and trigger the response. What do you mean by interpret? Is like, for example, if you click on login button, you will get a home page that you have logged in successfully.
Yes, right.
So those things
Perfect.
bot can understand by adding the code. Once you add the code, like check whether this element is present or not. Like element in the sense web element. Okay, like
Yeah.
home page or home message like welcome to the login, or login is successful.
Yeah.
These kind of things bot can interpret, and it can go to next step, it can trigger next step, and it can communicate with even other systems. Like it can nowadays RPA is also able to integrate with emails. It can also integrate to database, it can also integrate with websites. So it is vastly integrated with other systems, and you need not pay extra money for them. Okay, generally if you'll see Selenium or other technologies now, if you need any add-on na, you need to pay also. There are many licensed one where you have to pay.
Yeah.
But in RPA now, many things
Yeah.
are developed by RPA UiPath only, and they are free to use. Along with that, there are some
Okay.
license based technologies also, but that is optional. You can use or you cannot use, that's up to you. Last advantage is that
Okay.
once you get a robot, you can run it for 24/7. You should have only the server which is up and running, then robot will be also up and running, and it will make zero
Hmm.
mistakes because your process is rule based. You have handled all the exceptions, then there will be no mistake also.
Okay.
And cost of a robot is very less than an employee. Robot will not ask for a hike,
Hmm.
robot will not ask for a leave, no, robot will never get a
Yes.
fever. Okay, and
Yeah.
robot will work on multiple projects 24/7.
Okay.
So these are some commercial
Yes. Yes.
advantages. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Types of RPS. Okay, nowadays there are three types of RPS. One is attended automation. What do you mean by attended automation? Is like if you are doing some if your process is having any human interaction, okay, then we call it as attended RPA. There is a compulsory human intervention. For
Okay.
example, if you are
Uh-huh.
we I did a project where we used to predict some price of iron. Okay, suppose yesterday the price of iron was 93 per kg. Now we have to predict, or now we have to
Yeah.
calculate
Yeah.
what is the next today's price. So what we used to do is we used to type
Oh,
today's
okay.
scrape price. Scrape in the sense what we are getting old iron, na? That price we used to type every day. So when a bot start, it will ask me what is
Yeah.
today's price of scrape. Then
Yeah.
I will give you the prediction of
Right.
what you can
Okay.
tell about the future steel price or iron price. So there will be human intervention
Yeah.
when I tell about attended RPA.
Yeah.
Or there could be some processes
Yeah.
where you are trying to log in, but after login it is asking for OTP. Okay, and OTP you cannot give to any team telling that you automate this, because OTP is added
Yeah.
for security and you have to type manually. So at that time, bot will wait for your response. So these kind of automations are called as attended automation. Okay, where a human has to give input
Okay.
compulsorily. Second type of RPA is
Okay.
unattended RPA. Spelling is actually in this slide it is wrong. You can see in the below message unattended. Okay, UN attended automation. So in
Okay.
unattended automation, na,
Yes,
there
right.
is
Yeah.
no involvement of human being. Okay, processes are fully rule based.
Yeah.
It will run on its own whenever you are
Okay.
trying to run. Okay,
Mm.
so this is unattended.
Okay.
Third type of automation is intelligent process
Okay.
automation. So as I said, I gave you example of medical,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like if a person is
Yeah,
telling that
right.
he
Yeah.
has fever, bot is going, it is using his artificial intelligent package, and it is telling this is your solution, this is your medicine. By eating this, you will get a relief. Similarly, if you're telling 5 6 types of fevers, also it
Okay.
is able to give you right prescription. Okay, this is intelligence which bot is gaining on its what you say experience. Like if the last 100 patient has come, that input will also saved by the robot and it will use by the bot in future. That is called as intelligent process automation.
Okay. Okay.
Any
Okay.
query or any confusion in between these three types of automations? Hello.
In RPA, no?
Can you repeat again because your voice is not clear?
Now, RPA have two different kinds of platforms. One is automation anywhere, one is UiPath, right?
That is a vendor. That is a tool difference. Those are different tools.
Okay, okay,
And
okay, okay,
UiPath can do this. Similarly, automation anywhere can also do this. Okay,
okay, okay,
these are the types of automations which a tool can do.
okay, okay.
R
No, actually, the thing is, what's the difference in between automation anywhere and the UiPath?
Okay, okay.
That's why I'm asking. Yeah.
See, it depends on, see, mainly there won't be much difference when if you are, for
Okay.
example,
Mm-hmm.
you have learned Java, you have even learned
Yeah.
Selenium. If you notice the
Yeah. Right.
difference, now they are not different, they are similar. The only thing is it's a different package. Selenium is different package and Java is actually a parent programming language. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
similarly
Yeah.
when you
Right.
compare
Just only
automation
for
anywhere,
support.
if, if you compare same automation anywhere and UiPath, na, both does the
Yeah.
same things. They will create reports, they will make things automated in background. The only thing which I feel advantage is that UiPath is having
Mm.
less coding or less technical skills compared to automation anywhere.
Yeah.
Second thing, UiPath has mainly this drag and drop, and it will look like a flowchart only.
Yeah.
But
Right. Yeah.
when you go to automation anywhere interface, na, there also you have drag and drop. But when you are doing drag and drop, na, that will change into code,
Yeah. Yeah.
which
Right.
will be little bit more confusing. Like
Yeah.
if you see a code, you will get some different what is a confusion, and if you see a diagram, na, you will get some confidence.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like a diagram, it is easy to understand.
Okay.
If you see this, how you can understand, see, this is attended automation, this is unattended, this is intelligent automation process. Okay, so you can
Yeah.
visualize things. So UiPath program is similarly like this only, you can visualize the steps.
Okay.
But if you see automation anywhere at the other hand, it looks like a coding only.
Oh, okay.
And one more advantage is that UiPath is continuously evolving their product. They are integrating with many technologies. They have integrated with SAP, they have integrated with PDF, they have integrated with UiPath Doc. They are giving the APIs integration also. So they are making their product strong. And maintenance of a project is also easy. They are building their community strong. Community in the sense, what, developers, they are teaching their developers. They are giving them knowledge like how to learn our new release. Okay, they are training their employees also, and because of this now the system is very strong. And in future, if anyone is needing any RPA solution, they are reaching to UiPath only. So they are building their
Okay. Okay.
system very strong. They are teaching their developers with the new technologies. They are making them aware. They are creating yearly competitions. You
Yeah.
understanding? So they are trying to build the system very strong so that competition is less for them. Along
Okay.
with that,
Okay.
not only this, along with that, they are making their software simple. Huh?
Okay.
Anyway, when you will start your development now, you will understand how it is. You can compare with your existing technology because you are not a fresher, you are an experienced
Yeah. Right.
person. So you can
Yes.
correlate with the actual technical stuff and you can compare that. Okay, what
Yeah.
I did was much technical previously, now it is less technical, but it has more capabilities than previous project.
Yes. Right.
Okay, coming to the life cycle, it is similar to every development life cycle. Okay, first
Okay.
step will be identify and analyze. So RPA stakeholders means any businessman. Okay, they will identify the processes which are taking time, and they will tell that we want to automate. And in design phase, R the management of the RPA. Okay, they will check. Okay,
Okay.
what is the task? They will get all the steps. Okay, they will make a note
Okay.
of all the dependencies, all the tasks, and they will start making flow charts and all those things. They will make designs, they will create test cases, and they will send for approval. Okay, once
Yeah.
everything gets approval, they will give the documents to developer, where you what you are learning is the developer role. Okay, so
Yeah. Okay.
after two stages now you will get the documents that you, and you will get access to the servers, sub applications, you will get the credentials, and they will give you the studio. We generally develop our code in studio. Okay,
Okay.
so they will give you the all the required documents and the studio access, server access, application access to you, and you will start doing the code, designing the code. Once your code is designed, you will also do testing also at that stage itself. But at the next stage also you will see a test. So at this place now you will hand over this your project to QA team, and in nowadays now developer itself will do the testing in next stage also. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
so once the testing is done, you have to also give a demo to client. Okay, the demo is nothing but UAT testing, user acceptance testing. Okay, you will show to the client that I have done the automation and this is the output of it. And if there is any small changes now, they will change it, and you have to simultaneously do the changes in the code. That will happen in the test stage. And once the changes are also confirmed, after the changes are done, you will again tell to the client that okay, these are the changes done and this is the output. You will give one more demo, and after that code will go to production, that we will call as deployment stage. And at that moment, developer is free from the job. Okay, he has to deploy and he has to leave the what is a technical stuff, and they will hand over a RPA orchestrator. Okay, it's like a website where you can run the bot, where you can stop the bot, where you can schedule the bot. Okay, it's like a normal page, web page. It's like a Jira, Silva. How Jira will look na like that only. Okay. So it is like a controller. So we will give access of this controller to the client, and he will tell him now there is no role of RPA developer because he has developed and he has left the job. He has left the project. Okay. So after
Okay.
that, it is in live.
Okay.
Along with that, there are some formalities like developer should be present for 1 week or 2 weeks so that if there is any production issues, they need to be
Mm-hmm.
faced. Okay. But after a
Okay.
month or 2 months, RPA developer will get assigned a new project.
Okay.
And there are some projects in RPA which are very huge.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, my project na, my project is only one, but it has more than 1,000 websites.
Okay.
So I will be developing workflow or the code or a project for the new website every day. So these
Okay.
projects will be in maintenance the for a long time until the project is completely stabilized or all the websites are developed. But generally businesses are getting expanded, so websites will come in my project. So that is the last stage.